In a world brimming with ambitions and conflicts, a place where the daily hustle drowns out the echoes of ancient wisdom, it's all too easy to lose sight of the timeless truths that have guided countless generations towards a life of fulfillment and peace. In the midst of our chaotic lives, where each day feels like a race against time, where technology and modernity promise answers, but often leave us with more questions, there lies a forgotten realm of knowledge waiting to be rediscovered. Ancient scriptures, not just mere texts written in the dusty pages of history, but living, breathing manifestations of wisdom, transcend time and culture. These aren't just stories or myths. They are the compilation of experiences and insights from civilizations that once walked the paths we now trek. They offer us a compass in a world where true north seems constantly shifting. In these ancient words, we find the keys to unlocking a life anchored in wisdom, humility, and righteousness, qualities so often overshadowed by the pursuit of temporal gains. As we embark on this exploration, let us delve into the depths of these timeless teachings, uncovering their relevance in our modern lives. Imagine standing at the crossroads of the past and the present, where the wisdom of the ages meets the challenges of today. This isn't just a journey back in time. It's a quest for eternal truths that can transform our lives in the here and now. Join us in this captivating expedition as we navigate through the tapestry of ancient wisdom, drawing parallels to our contemporary world. Discover how these age-old teachings can shed light on our daily struggles and triumphs, how they can guide us in making decisions that are not only beneficial for ourselves, but also for the world around us. This isn't just a history lesson, it's a life lesson, a spiritual adventure that promises to enrich and enlighten. Prepare to be amazed as we unravel the secrets of the past, revealing how they are not just relevant, but crucial for our journey ahead. This is your invitation to a transformative experience, a chance to connect with a wisdom that is as timeless as it is profound. Welcome to a journey of discovery, insight, and inspiration. Welcome to the world of ancient wisdom for modern lives. Pride, often seen as a driving force in the pursuit of success, can paradoxically lead to discord and strife. The scripture wisely states, "Pride only breeds quarrels, but wisdom is found in those who take advice." This profound insight reveals the dichotomy between the ego-driven pursuit of goals and the enlightened path of seeking wisdom through humility and openness to guidance. In a society that frequently equates success with assertiveness and self-promotion, this teaching invites us to a counterintuitive approach, one where success is measured not just by achievements, but by the wisdom and harmony in our relationships and decisions. The folly of the unwise, who are confident in their own plans without seeking counsel, is contrasted with the prudence of the wise, who understand the value of guidance. The fool is right in his own eyes, but the wise man listens to advice. This statement is a powerful reminder of the limitations of our own understanding and the growth that comes from embracing diverse perspectives and wisdom. In the realm of strategy and planning, the scriptures offer a valuable lesson. Commit your actions to the Lord, and your plans will succeed. This teaching encourages us not only to plan with care and wisdom, but also to align our endeavors with a higher purpose. It suggests that true success comes from a combination of well-thought-out strategies and a deeper alignment with ethical and spiritual values. The pursuit of justice and love is presented as a path to a fulfilling life. Whoever pursues righteousness and love finds life, prosperity, and honor. This profound truth challenges us to look beyond our immediate desires and ambitions, urging us to consider the broader impact of our actions on ourselves and others. It is a call to a life that balances personal aspirations with the pursuit of the greater good. The existential question posed in Mark 8:36, what good is it for someone to gain the whole world, yet forfeit their soul? Prompts profound introspection about the true value of our pursuits. It asks us to weigh our worldly achievements against the state of our inner being, urging us to prioritize spiritual and moral integrity over material gains. Peter 3:10-11 offers further guidance for a life of fulfillment. Whoever would love life and see good days must keep their tongue from evil and their lips from deceitful speech. They must turn from evil and do good. They must seek peace and pursue it. This passage is a blueprint for living with integrity, emphasizing the importance of truthfulness, righteousness, and the active pursuit of peace. Proverbs 13:3 highlights the power of our words and the importance of restraint. Those who guard their lips preserve their lives, but those who speak rashly will come to ruin. This wisdom is particularly relevant in an age where words are often spoken without consideration of their impact. It teaches us the value of thoughtful communication and the potential consequences of careless speech. As we reflect on these scriptures, we recognize the timeless wisdom they offer. They teach us the importance of humility, the value of seeking and listening to wise counsel, the necessity of thoughtful planning, and the virtues of justice, love, and integrity. These teachings guide us in our personal growth, in our interactions with others, and in our journey through life. Embracing these divine words, we embark on a path of spiritual enlightenment and personal transformation. We learn to navigate life's challenges with wisdom, to pursue our goals with integrity, and to live a life that is not only fulfilling, but also honorable and righteous. Let us hold these scriptures close to our hearts, allowing them to guide our steps and illuminate our path. They are a source of strength, comfort, and inspiration as we navigate the complexities of life and strive to live in alignment with these profound truths. In this pursuit of wisdom and righteousness, we find ourselves at a crossroads of choice and destiny. The scriptures not only guide us in making wise decisions, but also in understanding the profound impact of our actions on our soul's journey. The wisdom of the ancients, encapsulated in these teachings, serves as a beacon in our quest for a life of meaning and purpose. The concept of humility, as echoed in the scriptures, is a powerful antidote to the pride and arrogance that often pervade our world. It teaches us that true greatness lies not in self-aggrandizement, but in the quiet strength of a humble spirit. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. A beatitude that resonates with profound truth encourages us to embrace humility as a virtue. This humility is not a sign of weakness, but a mark of true strength and character, enabling us to see beyond ourselves and to value others. In the pursuit of wisdom, we are reminded of the importance of lifelong learning and openness to new insights. The scriptures encourage us not to lean on our own understanding, but to seek wisdom from a variety of sources, from the divine, from others, and from our own experiences. This pursuit is not a passive reception of knowledge, but an active engagement with the world, a relentless quest for truth and understanding. The theme of justice and love, as intertwined threads in the fabric of a righteous life, challenges us to look beyond our personal interests. It calls us to advocate for the marginalized, to stand up for what is right, and to embody love in our actions. The question posed in Mark 8:36 about the value of the world versus the soul compels us to evaluate our life's priorities. It asks us to consider the legacy we wish to leave behind. Is it one of material wealth and worldly success? Is it a legacy of spiritual depth and moral integrity? This introspection leads us to a life that balances material pursuits with spiritual growth, ensuring that our soul's well-being is not sacrificed for temporal gains. This pursuit of justice and love is not merely an idealistic goal, but a practical guide for daily living. It involves making choices that reflect fairness, compassion, and a commitment to the well-being of others. The teachings of Peter 3:10-11 on living a life of integrity and peace are particularly relevant in our conflict-ridden world. They call us to be peacemakers, to use our words and actions to build bridges rather than walls, and to seek reconciliation over division. This pursuit of peace is not a passive avoidance of conflict, but an active engagement in creating harmony in our relationships and communities. The wisdom of Proverbs 13:3. About guarding our words reminds us of the power of speech to heal or to harm. In an age where communication is instant and far-reaching, this teaching urges us to use our words wisely, to uplift, to encourage, and to speak truth in love. Our words have the power to shape realities, influence perceptions, and impact lives, making it imperative that we speak with mindfulness and compassion. As we delve deeper into these scriptures, we uncover layers of meaning and relevance. They offer us a roadmap for navigating the complexities of life with grace and wisdom. These teachings are not just ancient texts, but living words that speak into our lives today, offering guidance, hope, and inspiration. In our journey towards wisdom and righteousness, we encounter various challenges, doubts, fears, and moral dilemmas. The scriptures provide us with the tools to face these challenges with courage and discernment. They teach us to rely not on our own strength, but on the wisdom that comes from a higher source. This reliance is not a relinquishment of our power, but an acknowledgement of the interconnectedness of all life and the wisdom that flows through this connection. The pursuit of a life guided by these teachings is a journey of transformation. It involves shedding old patterns of thought and behavior and embracing new ways of being. This transformation is not an overnight change, but a gradual process of growth and evolution. As we align our lives with these teachings, we experience a shift in our priorities, our relationships, and our overall approach to life. In this journey, we are not alone. We are part of a community of seekers, each on their own path of discovery and growth. This community provides us with support, encouragement, and a sense of belonging. Together, we learn from each other, share our insights, and grow in our collective wisdom. As we continue on this path, we are reminded of the importance of patience and perseverance. The journey towards wisdom and righteousness is not a sprint, but a marathon. It requires dedication, commitment, and a willingness to keep going, even when the path is difficult. This perseverance is fueled by our faith, our hope, and our deep desire for a life of meaning and purpose. This call to stewardship invites us to engage in acts of service and charity. It encourages us to look beyond our immediate needs and desires and to consider the needs of others. Service becomes a tangible expression of our love and faith, a way to manifest the teachings of the scriptures in our daily lives. Whether it's volunteering at a local shelter, participating in community development projects, or simply extending a helping hand to someone in need, these acts of service enrich our souls and bring us closer to the essence of true spirituality. As we delve deeper into the essence of spiritual growth and moral integrity, it becomes evident that our journey is not just about personal enlightenment, but also about our impact on the world around us. The teachings of the scriptures extend beyond individual conduct to encompass a broader vision of societal transformation and global harmony. In this context, the concept of stewardship emerges as a vital aspect of our spiritual journey. Stewardship, in its essence, is about recognizing that we are caretakers of the gifts bestowed upon us, be it our talents, resources, the environment, Oregon, our communities. It challenges us to use these gifts responsibly and for the greater good. The scriptures call us to be stewards who act with integrity, compassion, and a sense of responsibility towards the welfare of all creation. Moreover, the journey towards spiritual maturity involves embracing diversity and fostering inclusivity. The world is a tapestry of cultures, beliefs, and perspectives, and each thread adds to the richness of the human experience. The scriptures teach us to respect and value this diversity, to learn from each other, and to grow in our understanding and appreciation of the myriad ways in which the divine is expressed and experienced. In this pursuit of inclusivity and understanding, dialogue becomes a crucial tool. Engaging in conversations with those who hold different views or beliefs is not about convincing or converting, but about understanding and learning. It's through dialogue that we break down barriers, build bridges, and create a more compassionate and empathetic world. We are also called to be agents of peace and reconciliation. In a world often torn apart by conflict and division, the teachings of the Scriptures guide us towards paths of peace and mutual understanding. This role as peacemakers requires courage, patience, and a deep commitment to the principles of justice and love. It involves not only resolving conflicts, but also addressing the underlying issues that cause them, such as inequality, injustice, and prejudice. The journey towards a life of wisdom, righteousness, and spiritual maturity is also a journey of joy and celebration. It's important to remember that spirituality is not just about solemnity and introspection, but also about experiencing and expressing joy. The scriptures are full of examples of celebrations, feasts, and moments of communal joy. These celebrations are not mere rituals, but expressions of gratitude, hope, and the joy of being part of a larger community and a grander narrative. In this journey, we also learn the importance of balance. Balancing our spiritual pursuits with our worldly responsibilities, our personal growth with our commitment to others, and our quest for inner peace with our role in creating a peaceful world. This balance is not always easy to achieve, but it is essential for a holistic and fulfilling life. On this way, we are constantly evolving, learning, and growing. We are challenged to shed old patterns and embrace new ways of being. We are invited to explore the depths of our being and to discover the vast potential that lies within. This journey is not just about reaching a destination, but about the transformation that occurs along the way. In conclusion, the journey towards spiritual growth, moral integrity, and societal transformation is indeed a multifaceted and enriching experience, one that unfolds in myriad ways and touches every aspect of our being. It is a path that challenges us to stretch beyond our perceived limitations, to reach into the depths of our souls and draw out the very best of ourselves. This journey invites us to embrace the rich diversity of our world, to see the beauty in our differences, and to recognize that each individual, each culture, each belief system brings a unique and valuable perspective to the tapestry of humanity. As we navigate this path, we are called to act with compassion, to extend our hands and hearts to those in need, to speak for those who have no voice, and to stand up for justice and truth. It is a journey that requires us to be stewards of the world we inhabit, to care for our planet and all its inhabitants with a sense of sacred responsibility. This is not just about preserving resources. It's about cultivating a relationship with the earth and all living beings that is based on respect, gratitude, and mutual care. Let us continue on this path with open hearts, embracing each new experience with a spirit of wonder and curiosity. Let our spirits be willing to embrace change, to learn, to grow, and to evolve. And let us be guided by a deep commitment to making the world a better place for all, not just for ourselves, but for generations to come. This is a call to live not just for the moment, but with an eye towards the legacy we leave behind. Let this journey be one of discovery, where each day brings new insights and revelations. Let it be a path of transformation where we shed old patterns and embrace new ways of being that align more closely with our highest values and aspirations. And let it be a journey of profound fulfillment, where the joy of living in harmony with our truest selves and with the world around us becomes our greatest reward. As we strive to live out the teachings of the Scriptures in every aspect of our lives, may we find that the greatest lessons are often learned not in the echoes of the past, but in the living moments of the present. May we discover that the path to enlightenment is not a solitary journey, but one that is richly interwoven with the lives and experiences of those around us. And may we realize that in our quest for spiritual growth and moral integrity, we are not just transforming ourselves, but we are also contributing to the transformation of our world. So, let us embark on this journey with hope, courage, and an unwavering faith in the power of love and wisdom to change the world. Let us be inspired by the ancient Scriptures, yet also be open to the new lessons that each day brings. And let us walk this path together, supporting each other, learning from each other, and celebrating the milestones of growth and understanding along the way. This is our journey, a journey of a lifetime, a journey towards a brighter, more compassionate, and harmonious world.